Never share your current location with anyone, with friends or strangers, okay? So, my name is Jennifer Billions, and today I'm going to be telling you 10 personal things about life. Things you should never share with friends, strangers, or anyone. Okay? These are personal things. I'm not saying that at some point you can confide in someone with that, but you should get ready for the consequences. You should know that every action have a consequences. Okay? So, the first one is I've written them out. Just relax. I took my time in order to make sure I bring you very, very quality content, and I'll make it very easy for you to understand. Okay, so the first one is family drama. We've all been victims whereby you tell someone, oh, how badly you've been treated by family, how badly you've been treated by friends, and at the end of the day, you have this forgiving heart and you end up forgiving them, and then your friends would never forgive them. That's one thing you should know. It's very hard. And even if you share it with someone you're in a relationship with, they might not forgive your family, even though you forgive them. So at the end of the day, they look at you like you don't have a mind of your own and devalue you. Yeah, you can be devalued for forgiving toxicity. Yeah. I myself, a person who forgives toxicity, I devalue them. Okay, I'll be like, oh, this person can actually forgive anything. So I just I don't know, for me, I know it's not something we can understand, but it happened to me, you know. Sometimes I'd be like expressing, oh, look at what my family did to me. That was then, you know, growing up as a young girl, and at the end of the day, I end up forgiving them. But you know, you already disclose it out, and you don't expect them to just move on easily from that. So always make sure you do not share your family issues with strangers, friends, or just anyone. So I'm just trying to generalize it, okay? Because you'll end up forgiving them. And it might take your self-worth and value from you, because you know they look at you like you're weak. Oh, she's from a very toxic family, and they end up forgiving themselves. Don't interfere in their drama, and it leave you alone and wondering that what have I done, you know. So number two is your sex life and your body count. Your sex life and your body count. So you need to stick to the end of this video, because I'll disclose a whole lot for you comprehensively. I'm going to be very comprehensive. Count and sex life, very, very important. Yeah, I'll place the sex life first, then the body count comes alongside it. Never share your sex life or body count with nobody. Anything done in private stays in private. Else you did it in public, everyone is aware of it, so you can share it. But anything done behind closed doors stays in there. So just make sure you stick till the end of this video, because you're going to learn a lot. So stick with me and let us just listen attentively to what I have to say. Never share those things, because I'll tell you the disadvantage. When you tell a man your body count, like, oh, I've been with like 10 different men, there's nothing wrong in you waiving that question. Sometimes you can just be like, I can answer that question. I feel it's something private. I feel like that information is something that I don't want to disclose. Okay, make it clear, be confident enough to be like, oh, look at me. I come off sometimes a little bit reserved, but trust me, I know how to still defend myself despite everything. There was some time a guy asked me, then, what is your body count, Jennifer? And I told him, it was a personal question. Come on, I get so shy talking about it. Stop it. I said it in a polite way. I don't have to say, don't ask me, or be that mean or rude. No, come on, it's just a question. It's concern. But anyway, he answered sweetly, like, oh, stop it, I'm shy. I don't like answering that question. So you're probably thinking maybe, oh, she's shy to talk about it. Period. Like, that have saved me so many times, saying I'm just shy, because I don't really know what to talk about. I'm sorry, don't mind me. I'm just kidding. So so that's the truth. I'm serious, I'm not kidding. So don't tell people about, oh, your sex life, this is what happens with it, my body count is blah 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 blah. You're gonna, at the end of the day, you get tired, because either you'll be body shamed with it, or he's gonna keep on bringing it, how many men you've been with, or you like, listen attentively, like, he tells you some type of sexual position that he wants you to have with him, and you're like, no, no, I don't think I want this. You're like, no, I don't think I want this. And he's like, you okay, you tell him, oh, I've been doing something like this before, but I just don't want to do it no more because it was painful. It was, no, don't say that, because he'd be like, if you do it with someone else, you can try it with me. He can even tell you, oh, I'm gonna be a lot more easier, I'll be easier on you, I'm not gonna be hard on you. The number three thing you should never disclose, like something personal about yourself, is your finances. Yes, let me tell you things that you'll attract, type of people you will attract when you disclose so much about how much money you make. Or, yeah, I get paid so amount, I make over this, or a week I can make over this. You'll bring dusties, like dustiest man. And number two, you'll bring users. Yeah, you attract users, people that just want to use you for what you have, and that's it. I could remember there was this guy then, I used to tell him, oh, this is how much I make and stuff like that. And he knows I have like 3 cars then, and I was still young, yeah. At least I was age 19. I'm not gonna say too young, but maybe 19 is young or whatever. I was 19, and what he does is, can you spare me one of your cars? You know? And he's like, can I spare him one of my cars? And I'm like, it just took me time for me to realize that, oh no, this guy is just taking advantage of me. So I attracted Dusty by saying how much I make and how much I earn. I attracted something like that. And people that'll be like, can you help me with some money? Because they know that you have the money. So they want to lend money off you. And that's the only way of using you, and they wouldn't give you, but they will only take from you. So that is what you get. That's my fault, because you say how much money you make. I'm not saying you can't say, well, the business is good, it profit, just everything you say, well, it's profitable and stuff like that. But sometimes stop making it seem like you have, because you're the cause of it. You're the one that's attracting users, because you always tell them, yeah, you have money somewhere, this is how much you make, and you feel like, oh, my husband don't support me with nothing. I'm dating this guy and he don't support me with nothing. You're the cause of it, because you attract him. You're attracting someone like that. So what do you expect? He knows you got money. He's gonna take everything from you, and he's gonna tell you he's having so problems, or financial problems. So that is why I said, don't disclose about your finances. Keep it a secret and keep it private. Thieves and kidnappers. You're attracting thieves and kidnappers, because when they find out that, wow, she got a lot of money on her, and they be like, ooh. Or your friend or family, yeah, will set you up, because they know how much you make. So they know how much ransom that they're gonna be like, let her bring it, she got the money, just tell her she's gonna pay. Okay, so don't disclose your finances. Okay, all right. Number 4, disclosing every information about your relationship, like every details. Oh, whenever you all have an argument, oh, he trash, I don't want him no more, blah blah blah. Or he doesn't last long, he's a 1-minute man. At the end of the day, you end up getting married to the 1-minute man. You're in trouble because your friend know about it, your family, they knows about it, and they be like, maybe for example, you all didn't have no baby on time, and they be like, okay, he doesn't last long, so they might even say he had a low sperm count. So how are you gonna deal with that shame after disclosing so much? I'm sorry, but I'm just speaking nothing but the truth. So maybe you tell them how he beat the Not of you. He beat you so much. I'm not saying. See, listen attentively. I wouldn't even advise you to take no man to the altar, or let him take you to the altar that beat you up. Well, if you decide to, then the shame will always be on you that he beats her up, and look at them, they're married, and you wonder, oh, why you disclose so much? That was it happened in private, and you're disclosing it, or else he beat you in public, and people are aware of it. So there's some certain things that should not be disclosed. If you know you end up getting married to that person, and you say I do to that person, you need to be very careful and don't stay in any relationship that result to domestic violence, because at the end of the day you might lose your life in the process. So don't disclose too much, or you'll have issues and stuff like that, because if you keep taking him back, or you're telling people, oh, he cheats on me, you bring it out there and you tell people, oh, they're victim, like they're shaming you, they're victim shaming, yeah, when you shame the victim. So, and you're like, why are they shaming you? It's not your fault. Or victim blaming you. You're the one that disclosed everything, and you told them how it is, the in and out of your relationship. So what do you expect? And one thing I learned is that whenever I tell my family, back then I used to disclose so much, and I'll tell them, oh, this person did this to me, or this person, that's my relationship and stuff like that. When I end up forgiving that man, trust me, they will always have he will always have a problem with them. They will never see him the same way. They'll I ended like there was a relationship I actually ended because I involved families and everything else. So I'm advising you all not to do that. Keep your family, your friends, and strangers or church members out of your relationship for your own good. If you know that you'll end up going back there, that's all. You can say all of this if you know that you're not the kind of person that gets easily emotional and stuff like that. Maybe you can deal with opening your mouth, and whatever comes with it, you're strong to be like, oh, I don't care. But the fifth one, your phone passcode, especially, that is number 5. I'll tell you one thing. That's If you don't understand what passcode means, that's password, something you use in locking your phone to be inaccessible. Okay, so we have so many private moments. Sometimes most people even have their nudes in their phone, and some silly pictures, or maybe sexual between you and your partner is there. So someone can tell you, oh, can you please lend me your phone, I want to do something, and you just tell them, oh, here is my passcode ASAP, because you locked it up. And the next thing, they're already transferring your files to their phone. Some girls do it to their fellow girls. Even guys do it to themselves. You might trust your partner. Yeah, you trust your partner, but do you trust who also have access to your phone, who they allow or pray their phone? If you don't understand, do you trust who they give their phone? Do you? If you don't know people, maybe they're friends or work. Maybe he got this guy that they that one, he has access to his phone, and he opens his phone and he sees your picture there. Maybe you're doing something. I remember one time I had a video where I was kissing my then boyfriend, and then his friend somehow got access to the phone, and his friend posted it on his WhatsApp. And honestly, I was really, really embarrassed because it wasn't really nice. It didn't speak well, even though, what if something sexual was there? I'll be all over the internet. Yeah, so I don't think it's something right. Don't allow them have access to your phone. Never give out your passcode. That is your privacy. That is your privacy. You have so many, this thing I'm talking about. It led to so many people's doom, made them commit suicide, make them depressed. So now they're fighting the trauma. Someone leaked their nudes, or had access, or deleted some files. Some people are so nosy, they stuck their nose there and deleted files off the phone. So how do they get it back? So always know that is your privacy. So many informations in your phone. Your phone is personal. I don't believe in disclosing or let us give me your phone or whatsoever. Yeah, maybe you're trying to sneak in your partner phone, but don't give. I understand, but I don't think it's cool though. But just don't give no stranger your phone. That's all. Number 6 is your weakness. This one is, don't disclose your weakness to your partner. It's very, very important, because they will use that against you. Yes. or they might. It depends on, maybe you have a understanding partner, a loving partner. But if your partner is not loving or understanding, or he's not even he's not considerate, he'll use it against you. Maybe you tell him your weakness is whenever we're having a conversation or we're having an argument, or you just try to kiss me, I just forget about everything. I don't know, so don't do that. You're letting him know that we don't need to talk things out. Just kiss me, I'll be fine. Or you just tell him some things that scare you a lot, and things that mess with your self-esteem, your weakness, the things that mess with you. You're letting him know that mess with me. That is what you're saying. You don't know. Sometimes we say words without speaking it out, but you're giving that, like, okay, you're a red flag for saying that. Okay, so the number 7 is your health issues. Okay, I feel like health issue, you have a doctor. Talk to your doctor. Okay, stop telling everyone, oh, you have this issues here and there. Why I'll tell you not to share your health issues? Don't disclose it to certain people, because most time this health issue thing can really ruin one way or the other. Okay, so there was this health issue I disclosed to someone one time, and then it was used against me, and I was wondering, why would you do a thing like that? I just told you because I confided in you. And she was like, oh, well, I just said it, I didn't know it was that serious, knowing fully well. So if you're a very sensitive person in that aspect, your health, don't disclose it out for your own good. Your health issue stays with you. Go to see your doctor, improve on your health. If you can exercise or do something that's okay, just do it. But please try and be private. The reason I'm telling you all this is, one, if you can listen, if you can do everything that I'm telling you in this video, you're saving yourself from depression, trauma, all the suicidal thoughts. Please, okay? This is the reason why you need to just keep your mouth shut. You never know a person till they open their mouth. So you have to just keep quiet sometimes. Close your mouth. The 8th one is your future goal. Never disclose your future goal to no strangers, even friends, even family. Yeah, there's some family members that don't even deserve to know your plans. I'll tell you the truth. When you talk about your plan with the wrong people, I'll tell you, their mindset might be negative. You're attracting negative energy in your life, and that might affect your goals. So the best thing is keep it to yourself. That is short and simple. You never know that family that is not happy for you. You never know that friend that is not happy for you, or that stranger at your workplace that's not happy for you. Not every smiling tea your best friend, or they're happy for you. So the best thing is, set them, your future plans, everything you have in plan, just keep it, work towards it. You don't have to disclose it to nobody. But if you feel the need to, that's yours, that's on you. But the best thing for you to do, if you ask so many like billionaires and millionaires, they'll tell you, they just make it happen. They don't need to tell thousands of people. They just set it and work towards it. It will work out. Don't let anyone lower your self-esteem and be like, I don't think that suits you, that field doesn't suit you. You can't get there. You're wasting your time. Stick to one particular thing. No, do whatever you know pleases you. If you need to switch. If you need to keep up, but just keep on working. Okay, do not let anyone have a final decision or a final say in your life and be like, you'll never be this. If you believe them, then you're never ever gonna be it. Number 9, your insecurities. Like, oh, I have a big forehead. Oh, I'm so fat. Oh, I need to lose weight. Oh, I don't know. Oh, I don't like crowd. Oh, I'm so shy. I don't think I can do this. Trust me, those things are not really, really right. Or you feel like, oh, I don't fit in. Oh, I'm so short. Oh, I'm too tall. Oh, I'm too skinny. Oh, no, come on. That will affect you. You're like, oh, I can't do this because of this. The more you're telling people how insecure you are, the more that they'll be making a fool out of you, a fool out of your insecurities. So the best thing for you is never talk about it. Even though someone is talking about it, act like you don't hear it. One thing I do very much is ignore some foolishness. So most time when a person is being foolish, ignore them and just do you. Ignore them and what do you? Be a better person. Be your own role model and speak up for yourself when necessary. So work on that. Come closer for the last one. The last one is the reason why so many of you get robbed, denied access to certain profession or certain great things in life, or lose a lot of money, financially go broke, like real broke, big broke. So because you disclose your driver's license, your international passport, your credit card, your ATM, and in necessary thing, okay? I know that. Okay, you're like, oh, please help me go withdraw this ASAP. Oh, quickly help me withdraw this. Can you please? You don't tell people to help you go get your money off somewhere. And the next thing you're like, oh, I've been robbed. Oh, someone is stealing from me. I've been fraud. You're the cause of it. You disclose too much. You say too much of information. Oh, my account limit is here. Oh, I have a very high credit score. And you let someone mess it up for you because you disclose too much of information. So learn to be private. The more you're private, the more life will be easy for you. The more you close your mouth, the more life will be easy for you. So learn to close your mouth. Can we zip it together? Zip it. Close your mouth. Very important. Okay? Don't give out too much information. So if you know you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel, please do, because I'll be creating more and more content for you guys. So I just take my time. I just don't put out any health content. I just take my time. And my name is Jennifer Billions. Please do not forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. I love you all so much. And if you have any question, if you agree with me, you can add to it. If you don't agree, then feel free to disagree. I love you. Bye.